My beautiful and amazing people, no be small thing o. Where una dey? Make una come o. I don bring another ogbonge tori come for una. Like we all know, Chivido 2025 was a huge success yesterday, and even today they say they don't continue with Mother's Day. Wow. A big congratulations to Davido, the 001 for a reason, and his beautiful wife Chioma Adeleke for this wonderful and great day that God has made it come to manifestation, and it all ended in praise. Like now, na party after party. Now, 4 days ago, Cubana chief priest wey be Davido padi im best friend bin come surface come cry out say US in Nigeria dey no gree give am visa make im enter America, say reasons best known to him. He didn't really said their reasons why they no gree give am visa. He only say this one pain am, say abeg, say im go come again, come reapply, say abeg, im dey beg dem make dem allow am access to other countries, other top countries, so that im go fit enjoy himself and enjoy the moment. Say because people bin don come dey laugh am, people don come dey call am names, dey tell am so many things like that. Say and he is not happy 100%. Im come dey beg dem say abeg, im go come again this very week wey we enter, so say abeg make US in Africa, abi na US in Nigeria, make dem favour am, make dem give am visa this time around. Now, where people dey try to confirm wetin be the reason wey make these people no gree give Cubana chief priest with the kind money. According to am, e say if God wan mess you up, even with the money or wetin you think say you represent, God go fit still mess you up. Na im be this one so. But e no talk wetin be the thing wey im do. Na im alleged baby mama wey be Helen, na im bin let us know, talk say Cubana chief priest na as a man im dey do, and im don get bad record already for US. Na im make dem deny am access to America for Davido's wedding. They refuse to give him visa. Now we come sit down. Na im Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, the investigative journalist, come out with ogbonge one. My people, she revealed reasons why Cubana chief priest was not given visa. His visa was denied. She said a lot of things for inside this very update what una wan listen to. So I say make I bring am come for una, for people wey been dey wonder, because me I bin don go google am. The result when I get, make una listen to Kemi first of all before we go continue at the end of the story.
Let's talk about Cubana chief priest and this visa brouhaha that we've been listening to for the last 3 days over the weekend. Well, Davido got married earlier today, and he's now man and wife with Chioma. Cubana chief priest missed the event because he was denied a visa. Obi Cubana was there, Soso Berekon was there. Everybody has a level of travel documents depending on who you are and blah, blah, blah. I think I should clarify this now. Okay, in this particular post that Instablog made, Instablog referred to this post that Cubana chief priest made, saying that he woke up this morning with mixed feelings, he's happy and sad that he can't be there, because that has given me multiple reasons to apply again to the U.S. Embassy. Do it for me this time. You can clearly see how disappointed and hurt that he just rants about why the embassy has not given him a visa, okay, and tag them. Daniel Rega goes and says, Cubana chief priest begging for visa is actually embarrassing. All that supposed money, no class. Good thing the U.S. is a place where laws are actually followed, no shades. So that all that kneeling can get him visa. Meanwhile, people that haven't knelt down are traveling up and down to the U.S. Problems. So Daniel Rega was shading him, okay? Shading the whole kneeling down in front of Shetima, kneeling down in front of Tinubu, all that. You can't kneel down for the embassy. Is basically what's happening. Many of you don't even know why he was denied a visa. Now, the whole Burna Boy thing goes to shade Cubana chief priest that he can't get a visa because his hands are not clean, and that whole stuff with Malaysia and all that. Everybody has a reason to shade this guy. But here's the real story, and you wouldn't believe it, okay? We assume that some billionaires, their hands are not clean and all that. I've pretty much seen everybody at Davido's wedding, okay? Obi Cubana is there, Soso Berekon is there, DJ Equal. Everybody looks like they're there except him. Now, here's the thing. None of you know when Cubana chief priest has ever applied for a visa. Now, if he has gone to apply under Davido's group visa and they still denied him, there's a credible reason. The second thing you need to think about, and the real reason, and let me tell you something, I'm a travel expert when it comes to travel PR. I have a brand, Travel PR USA. You can see it on my playlist on TikTok. Travel PR USA is a free information platform I created on Facebook for US travel. I know everything about the State Department. I've reported them forever. I'm on their list. They follow me, da. At the end of the day, I sincerely believe the reason why they didn't give him a visa for this particular trip is because of that girl in Kenya, Helen of Kenya. Have you noticed that this young lady has been begging Cubana chief priest to come and do DNA tests for her son forever? She has been very consistent and she always screams online. The embassies are watching this. If you guys don't know this, it's so important. I have a 38-year-old son who's autistic that I had when I was 22 in the US. The person that impregnated me never really accepted my son. Failed to do any DNA test and everything until I mentioned his name online. Then he ran to the US to meet my son and do a DNA test, and still hasn't released a DNA test till today. And at the end of the day, the whole point of it is that when I now decided, let me call the State Department. This is a big government official. Okay, Babs Ogunade is the vice president of the NBFF, the Tigers and all that. So when I decided to get up and say, let me go to the State Department. Okay, so now one visa was not granted. Because if you owe child support in America, you have to pay it before you get the visa. If you're an American and you travel out of the country, you can't get back into your own country until you pay that child support. Let me tell you about a man in Mexico. An American went to a lavish vacation in Mexico, a millionaire. When he got to the airport to come back to America, they told him his passport was deactivated. In America, they deactivate your passport and your driver's license if you don't pay child support. So the man was stunned. He couldn't get on the plane. They told him he has to call the embassy. So he went to the U.S. Embassy in Mexico, where they told him he owed $1 million in child support for 3 children. And this is how my own case is. He had to pay that $1 million at that embassy before he could get on the plane again. At the Nigerian U.S. Embassy consulate in Lagos, I met a guy, I can't mention his name. He owed child support to a woman in America. At the ACS section, American Citizenship Service, that's where I met him. Okay, my son and I took a ride. So, we didn't have a ride. We just wanted to walk, get a ride to the main road and all that. And he told us his story. He was paying a ton of cash. We saw him counting out dollars and paying because he owed child support to somebody in California. And now he couldn't travel. The same thing happened to him. They deactivated his passport. So he came back to Victoria Island to go renew, the passport and pay, can you imagine paying $1 million or whatever it is for a passport that's $150? So this is what happens. Anytime it has to do with child support, the U.S. will deactivate your passport, your driver's license. But if you're not a U.S. citizen, like Cubana chief priest, and you have a woman shouting all day long, come and do DNA, they are watching. Now, I'm not going to confirm or deny, but that is the reason why they didn't give him that visa. And I think he needs to go and sort that DNA stuff, with the, with the lady in Kenya. And even Davido himself is next, okay? Because if that Anu Adelike's mom, I'm not in touch with those guys again, but if that lady decides that she wants to get paternity test for Anu, because really Anu is a U.S. citizen because he was born to Davido. But Davido has not accepted Anu. If she insists that she wants a DNA test via that embassy, the U.S. embassy has their own doctors. If you're traveling or you have a green card and you need to have that medical, they're going to send you to their own doctors. If she decides to go over there and tells them that she wants a DNA test for her child and back child support, they do it. The US Embassy will do it. And Davido will have to submit to it because they will disconnect Davido's passport and driver's license. And this can happen to anybody. So everybody's shouting and screaming over this visa. It can even happen to Davido himself. All these people that have children all over the place, they need to start doing the right thing. Okay? Don't open your legs. Okay? And go knock a woman, and then the woman says, I'm pregnant, and you don't want to do DNA tests, and you think you'll be able to move around. I just said it. Even Davido might be granted if the identical girl herself, this girl is going to be 13 soon. If the girl herself decides to walk into that embassy, you know what can happen. In the case of Cubana chief priest, I suggest, and I've always suggested, I sat down and I watched 37 years. And nothing happened to mine. And then I got up after my son is 38 now. But look at the situation. Things are changing every day. Cubana chief priest may want to go to Kenya one day, and Kenya might say you can't enter. Anything can happen to anybody. So if you have a child out there, go and do your DNA test, okay, and release it. Because I'm still waiting for that guy to release my own to me. Until that, nobody can travel anywhere. I'm serious, and I'm dead serious. These things are happening, okay?
Chai, the thing be say person no even know what to believe again at this point, because even when I asked Google that what could be the reason why they denied Cubana chief priest of this visa, Google say na how im take filled in form as at when im bin dey small, say the mistake dey come from when im dey small, when im dey grow up dey come, na there the error dey. But now we no even come know the truth of how the matter take be. Make una come, make we interact via the comment section. What do you think? Una dey believe wetin Dr. Kemi talk, abi you get another reason wey you think say fit be the cause why they no gree give Cubana chief priest this visa, why they denied him? Abi una dey agree with Helen Ati wey be im alleged baby mama, say Cubana chief priest hand no clear. Pascal Okechukwu dey into one or two, say im be as a man, e be this, e be that. Wetin be una own thought? Make we interact via the comment section. Do well to give the video a massive thumbs up. Help us share, like, for more like minds and more recommendation. I still remain your humble girl, Gifted Gist. Now me dey bring una latest of all legit info. If you never subscribe to this channel, it's gonna take beg una make una dey help us subscribe. Hit on the notification bell so that they go notify you anytime we drop latest ogbonge tori like this. See you guys in my next upload. Bye for now.